Hey everyone, thanks for joining. Mario here with Shure. I hope everyone's having a great day today. It is a great day because we have something special to talk about. So, welcome to the Shure Creator Channel and the Shure Live Show. If you have not already done so, please check out the Shure Creator Channel. Be sure to give it a subscribe. A lot of great things happening on the Shure Creator Channel, from how to's to some tech specs to mic techniques. Everything that you could think of is going to be in the Shure Creator Channel. So be sure to click that subscribe and check out all the content that we have. And then also the Shure YouTube channel in general. A lot of great stuff happening there. So thank you. My name is Mario. I'm a market development specialist here at Shure. You probably have seen me on live streams with Laura, and unfortunately, Laura cannot be here today. But she's here in spirit. So if you're watching, what's up? Anyways, I'm Mario. Thanks for joining. And today's a very special day because if you are not familiar with our product that we launched last year, which is crazy because it's been almost a year since we launched this product, and that is the MoveMic. So if you remember, the MoveMic is our first ever wireless lavalier system, and you can get it in single channel, two channel, and then also with the kit with the receiver. The Move Mic is the only direct to phone two channel wireless lavalier system. So we're really excited about it. And what we're doing today is adding to the Move Mic family with our brand new Move Mic 88 Plus. Yay, applause. So if you are familiar with the MV88, and we had the MV88 video kit, which you'll see here, where you would put your phone here, you'd plug it in, and then you'd carry the kit wherever you wanted to. And then we also had the um, MV88 stereo USB, which was the desktop version. So essentially, the same microphone came with the mic clip, and then it plugged directly into your laptop, and you had access to all the DSPs that you're familiar with. So now we have the same microphone. We're adding it to the Move Mic family, and now the MV88 Plus is wireless. So if you're not familiar with the MV88 Plus, I'm going to take you through all the details. We'll get some audio demos of the different things that you can do with it, show you how it connects to a phone, show you how I can connect it to my computer. And then also, this is a live show. So if you do have any questions, please be sure to put it there in the chat, and we'll be sure to answer all that stuff for you. I'm actually using the MV88 Plus for this stream right now. So this entire stream, you're going to be hearing the microphone. I actually have it here as well. And we'll talk about what's in the box. We'll talk about the free apps that it comes with. And then we'll give you a demonstration on how it sounds. And then also be sure, if you are out there watching live, if you have any questions, to please put that stuff there in the chat. I'll be happy to answer whatever I can. And again, if you're just joining me, my name is Mario. Welcome to the Shure.com live stream show. Unfortunately, Laura can't be with us today, so I will be rolling this solo. So again, if you have any questions, please put it there in the chat. And if you haven't already done so, please make sure to subscribe to the Shure Creator channel. We're always posting great content. We have a great series called How Do You Do That? And we have links to all of our special goodies that we have here at Shure. And this year we're celebrating 100 years. So we're super excited about that, and more to come on that. And with these live streams, we usually go live each month. And back in January, Laura and I went live from NAM. So stay tuned for more live streams, and be sure again to give us a subscribe here on the Shure Creator channel. So again, I'm talking about the brand new MoveMic 88 Plus wireless stereo condenser microphone. Now, this is the first of its kind in that it is a stereo condenser microphone that you can connect directly to your phone and change polar patterns. So that is another first. We had a first last month, or actually back in January, with the MV7i, and it was the first of its kind where it was a dynamic microphone with an interface. And now we're doing another new first with a stereo condenser microphone that's wireless that can connect directly to your phone. Okay, so let's dig into it. We have two versions. We have the MV88 Plus, the MoveMic MV88 Plus, and then we also have the MoveMic MV88 Plus kit. And the kit is actually going to come with the MoveMic receiver, and I'll show you that here in just a second. So let's take a look at the actual um, MoveMic, the wireless MV88 Plus kit, or excuse me, the single mic channel. Switch cameras here. Okay, so this is what comes in the box here, minus the phone. I'll take the phone out. So you have this really cool roll-up case. You also have the microphone, obviously. Then you have this little wind jammer there, and then you also have the cable. Then you have two different types um, of connections here or clips. You have a cold shoe mount for a DSLR, and then you also have the regular microphone clip here. And the great thing about this clip is that it's perfectly sized for the MV88 Plus, so it'll fit perfectly in there. Now, I did show you the phone. And the reason why I'm putting the phone in here is because the microphone works with proprietary application that you could download for free for Windows, for iOS, or excuse me, for um, Android or for iPhone. And the app, again, is free, but it's going to act as your audio engineer. So, what I mean by that is so this microphone here is actually connected to the phone, but it is not the one that I'm talking through. Let me switch back here. I'm actually talking through this guy here, and that is connected to the receiver. And I'm going to go through that here in just a second. So I'm going to first talk about what's going on with the microphone connected directly to phone. And again, that's a first for a stereo condenser microphone to connect directly to your phone, and then also have changeable polar patterns and whatnot. And the great thing about the microphone is that it's a condenser microphone. So for those who are not familiar with what a condenser mic is, it requires phantom power, and it is commonly found in recording studios to pick up more detail and sound as opposed to a dynamic microphone, which you commonly find in performances because they can take loud noises. So again, the first of its kind stereo condenser microphone, wireless directly to your phone. So let's go back to the phone so I can show you exactly what's happening here. So I have this microphone connected to my phone, and we're using our proprietary wireless technology that we've used for MoveMic. And it's something that we built from the ground up, and that's going to help with clarity. It's going to help with stability and also distance. You can get about 100 feet with both the MV88 Plus and then also the MoveMic wireless lavaliers. Okay, so let's talk about this app here. And it's very intuitive. Like I said, it's going to act as your own audio engineer. So right now, you'll see that I have it connected. It's going to show me battery life. And then you also have different levels of compression. Let me see if I could raise this up just a little bit here. There we go. So I have different levels of compression. I've got medium, I've got light, I've got heavy, I've got some high pass filtering as well. And then I have the equalizer, the 5-band EQ. Just press that so you can see what it looks like. Let me go over here. My camera's weird. Okay, the 5-band EQ. Close that. And then I also have the noise reduction. I'm going to demo that here in just a second. I just can't get this going here. Okay, some other things that it has is the gain levels. You could see you could change your gain. It also has 5 presets. You have speech, you have singing, you have flat, you have instrument mode, and you have band mode. And I think band mode is great because a lot of folks could use this to, record their rehearsals. I have a lot of bands asking me for something that's simple where they could record, their practices, and this is a great solution. Okay, so let's move down a little bit to my favorite part. and that is going to be the changeable polar patterns. I'm just going to set this down here. It's a little bit easier to do. So the great thing about this microphone is that you can actually change your polar patterns. Now, if you're not familiar with what a polar pattern is, it is how a microphone picks up sound, and there are different types of polar patterns for each different microphones. Now, the great thing about the MV88 Plus is that you can have 5 different polar patterns to choose from because it is a stereo condenser microphone, and it allows for that kind of configuration. So let's go back to the app here. Again, this is the microphone wirelessly connecting to the phone. And this is the app where you get all the DSP and all the functionality. So we talked about the gain levels. You saw the 5 DSP presets. You have compression. You've got the 5 band EQ. And you also have the noise reduction that I'll show you here in just a second. So here's the first polar pattern. You can actually do stereo, and then you could squeeze that up to do like sort of a shotgun polar pattern. It's got monocardioid, which is one of the most common polar patterns. Then you got mono bidirectional, which is sort of a figure eight. It's going to pick up on the left and the right of the microphone, but nothing in the middle. And this is great for like an interview or recording 2 instruments or recording 2 different items at once. And then you have raw midside, and for those of you familiar, it's a recording technique, great for. I know a lot of folks that use it for drum overheads, but ambient recording, especially you amateur filmmakers, getting ambient noises out in the wild. This is a great polar pattern to choose. However, it will record raw midside, but you would need to decode it, the audio file in like a DAW or something. And there's a ton of tutorials on how to do that. So that's the app there. Now that's direct to phone. So you may be wondering, how am I using this into my laptop without using the phone? And I'm using the actual MoveMic, the MoveMic 88 Plus kit. Now, what is the kit? It is exactly what you see here, obviously minus the phone, but it will come with the MoveMic receiver. Now, the receiver will add different types of functionality to what you're trying to do in terms of your audio, project. And let me just give you a close up of the kit here, or of the receiver. So it's going to have different outputs. You have your headphone out, you've got your main out, and then you also have a USB-C out. So what I'm doing is I'm wirelessly connecting my MV88 Plus to my receiver. And let me just pull this out here. I'm using the headphone monitoring for my in-ears, and then the USB-C into my computer, and I'm assigning the receiver to my streaming software, and then I'm going out to the world. So that's how I'm doing that. So I could literally take this microphone off. I could walk around my office wirelessly because it's going to be tied to the receiver here. So you may be wondering what type of DSP does the receiver has? Is it different than what you're seeing on the phone app? And the answer is it's actually identical. You have the same exact functionality in the receiver for all the different DSPs and polar pattern changes as you would on your phone. So very, very intuitive. So let me just pull this up here. So this is what the receiver looks like. And the receiver is also used for the wireless lavalier microphones for MoveMic. So the MV88 Plus is actually in addition to the MoveMic family. So before I get into the different polar patterns and what they sound like, if you're just joining us, thank you so much. If you're watching this on a rebroadcast, thank you also. My name is Mario. I'm market development specialist here at Shure, and we do this live stream show pretty much every month. It's usually me and Laura, but Laura could not be available today. So I'm going to go solo here. And if you've not done so, please subscribe to the Shure Creator channel. We have a ton of great things happening, a lot of how-tos, a lot of great little tech insights, a lot of techniques, a lot of great educational pieces, and they're all in little like 1 to 2 to 3 minute bites. So please check that out. And again, we go live pretty much every month. The last time we went live, we were at NAMM, so we do different things. We're also celebrating 100 years of Shure this year. So we're super excited about that, and we'll have more content to come. So stay tuned. And again, thank you so much if you're joining us live. If you have any, comments or questions, please put them there in the chat. I can see that we've got a few. Jow, I love the size, great for live stream, and maybe we can use for interviews. You absolutely can use for interviews, especially with the mono bidirectional polar pattern that I'm going to show you here in just a second. And so thanks for the comment there. And my good friend Mary Lou, how are you? Thank you for joining. And Mary Lou has actually had a MV88 Plus wireless, and she's saying that she loves it. And so thank you for the support, and really do appreciate it. If you have a chance, check out Mary Lou Mandel's content. She always makes great things, and she also has a lot of great tech insights, especially for you folks that want to create like a YouTube channel or your own social presence. She's a great resource. And then Ray Producer, love the form factor. Yeah, it's a great sized microphone. Um, very, very small, great for interviews, just one on one interviews, but also with the left right pickup for the mono bidirectional. You can actually put this in between two people and do an interview. So I'll demonstrate that here in just a sec. So, okay, so let's get back into the actual receiver here. And what I'm going to show you is all of the different things that it has in terms of, if I can get that focus there. There you go. Okay, so let's go to audio effects. So first, right out the gate, you have gain, you've got your monitoring still, and then I've got highlighted audio effects. So I'm going to, I'm sitting on my cable here. One second. Ah, what is happening? I'm being attacked by my headphone cable. There we go. Okay, so when I click on audio effects, I've got the DSPs there still. So it says mode at the top. Right now it's in speech. And then right below it, you'll see the noise reduction. So what I'm going to do is turn the noise reduction off. And when I turn it off, you're going to hear a lot more air in the room here. So let me do that. So that's the noise reduction off. And you could see that you can hear more air in the room a little bit more. And I'm going to turn it on, and we are on. So now you can hear things have quieted down quite a bit. So that's the noise reduction there, which I think is a great feature. You also have the high pass filter. You have two versions of the HPF there, and it's going to roll off some of the low frequencies and then pass some of the higher frequencies. You still have your compression. You can see it down there. Right now, I have a little bit of light compression on there. And then I still have my 5-band equalizer. So like I said, everything that is in the app here, the phone app, which I showed you earlier, I'll just pull it up again, is actually in the receiver if you choose to use the receiver as your catalyst to connect the wireless. Okay, so let's go back to a couple things here. And let me see if I can go back to the polar patterns is what I want to show everyone. So let me go to here. Okay, so on the bottom here, you'll see it says polar patterns. Now I'm going to click on that. So right now I'm in monocardioid, right? And what is monocardioid? It's going to pick up everything around this, but nothing behind it. So as I talk behind it, my voice kind of goes away a little bit. So monocardioid is going to be probably one of the most common polar patterns that you'll use. Okay, so let's go to stereo. So there's stereo there. I'm going to activate it. So now I'm in stereo. If you have a pair of headphones, you'll hear it more impactfully. But right now I have a stereo width. So how do I tighten up that width there with the receiver, because I can't, there's no touch screen. And the way you do it is you just simply press that button up, and then now it's shotgunned. And then if I wanted to, I can widen that stereo spread there. Okay, so next polar pattern is the mono bidirectional. which is this guy here. And I'm going to activate that. Okay, so now it's right and left. So the right is on top here. That's how I have it. And the left is on the bottom here. Let me just take the microphone off. I think it'd be easier. So I have my left channel and then I have my right channel. So this would be good for a 2-person interview. You can actually just put it in between 2 people and then it'll pick up on both sides. Same with a musician doing the same thing with singing and whatnot. I'm going to go back to my monocardioid, and then now I'm monocardioid. So, and again, the great thing about this microphone is I can actually get up and walk around. I've got my headphone tied to the thing, so I won't be able to do it too much. But if I wanted to, I can go anywhere around my office and still be connected because I'm using the receiver. The receiver is tied to the actual laptop here. So let's see. Again, this is a live show, so if you have any questions, please be sure to chime in. Let's see. Yes. So am I in flat mode? Yes. Because the EQ looked like the lows were dipped a bit. I am actually, I've EQ'd it just a little bit here. Let me see what I've done. There is a little bit of EQ. I'm not exactly flat here. Let me just double check. I could show you what I'm doing here. Let's go to audio effects and to equalizer. So I'm not really, I've kind of bumped a couple things here. Let me just roll that up. So there's sort of my EQ that I have. What I did is just kind of tailor it to my voice here. But I can make it flat if you want to hear what it sounds like flat. Let's see if I can. Well, there we go. Check 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's kind of flat there. So this is kind of what it sounds like when it's flat. I just bumped it up a little bit here and there just because of the tonality of my voice. But thanks for the question, Daily Riot. And again, this is a live show, so if you have any questions, please reach out. If you're just joining us, my name is Mario. I'm a market development specialist here at Shure. And please be sure to, subscribe to the Shure Creator channel. We're always putting up new content. Me and my colleagues have a ton of content on there, a lot of great, simple how-tos, some tech spec stuff, some mic technique stuff. So be sure to check out the Shure Creator channel, but also Shure.com. We always have a lot of great stuff there too as well. And then also the Shure YouTube channel. And then we're on all socials as well. So please make sure to follow those. And if you're watching this live, thank you so much. And if you're watching in a rebroadcast, thank you as well. And yeah, it sounds a little bit more full. Yeah, I'm just conscious about my voice, the way it sounds. Sometimes I feel like I'm way airy. But yeah, I think it sounds great too. And it would be, a great interview street mic, right? Wireless to your phone. Again, just wireless, and then you could do this kind of stuff. So very small, discreet. I'm excited to see what people are going to be using it for. We really want people to use it however they want, especially like amateur filmmakers, those who are creating like ambient noises in the woods or something, or capturing those types of, that type of content, but also street interviews would absolutely be an amazing thing to do. Okay, so a couple other things about the microphone. We're using our proprietary wireless technology that we've used with the MoveMic lavaliers in order to get a stronger connection, and then also distance. So you can get about 100 feet in distance. And the battery, you actually have to charge the microphone because it is a condenser mic. So on a full charge, you'll get 8 hours of microphone. So be sure to make sure to charge the mic. Now, I'm going to go back to sort of what's in the box here. Let me move this. So with the single microphone configuration, you get the case. It's a roll-up case here. You get the microphone. you get the cable, and then you get 2 mic clips. You get the standard mic clip. This will fit into any microphone. It's a standard clip, and then you also get the cold shoe mount. So if you wanted to put it on like a DSLR or something, and then it all rolls up. And then the second configuration is including the receiver, and this is the MoveMic receiver. Also comes with the little guy here. The MoveMic receiver will obviously open up different types of applications for you to use. So, for example, I'm doing a live stream here, and I'm using the actual, receiver here to plug right into my laptop. So that's how I'm doing this as well. So again, thanks for joining. My name is Mario, market development specialist here at Shure. If you're watching a rebroadcast, thanks for the time. If you're watching this live, thank you so much. I really do appreciate the time. And again, this is a live show, so if you have any questions, please put it there in the chat there. And again, we have a lot of great stuff coming up. We're going to be going live at least once a month. So be sure to check out the Shure Creator channel so you could be alerted to every time we do go live. And we have a lot of great content on the Shure Creator channel. So be sure to check that out. And openly saved, rewinding now, right on. Yeah, watch the beginning of it. I think I did a pretty good job. I'm not sure. But I'll find out after this stream how this went. This is my first Shure.com stream that I'm doing solo. So thank you, Laura, for the opportunity. I appreciate that. And all my colleagues at Shure, if you're watching, what's up? Thank you. And thanks for the support. I think that's going to about wrap it up unless there's any other questions that anyone has. Again, my name is Mario. I go live on Shure.com. We all go live like each month, so please make sure to subscribe to the show, and so you can be alerted to when we do go live. And Openly Save says, yeah, you have the older model, which is this guy here. This is the MoveMic kit, or excuse me, the MV88 Plus kit. This is the older version, and you'll notice that it's micro USB. And we are using USB-C now, obviously. So that USB-C cable is primarily, let's see if I can get it focused here. I don't know what's going on. But that USB-C is for charging. You can also use it for audio. You could plug it directly into your laptop. It will pass audio. However, you will not get all of the DSPs that I showed you in the phone and on the receiver. You will just get volume. Now, how can you get all these DSPs if you just plug it into your computer? You would need to connect it to your phone, then configure the sound that you want on your phone. And then once you save it into, or once you plug it into your computer, all those settings are automatically saved in the microphone. So that would be the best way to do it. But primarily that USB-C is for charging. And Daily Riot says a few questions in one. Okay, so I guess I'll stick around a little bit, because Daily Riot's got some questions here. So again, thanks for joining. I'm Mario, and be sure to subscribe to the Shure Creator channel. And the other question I do get is the big differences between the original or older MV88 Plus and this one. And this is the older one. You'll see that it's a micro USB and headphone monitoring directly on the microphone. And you still get the same thing, but it's just USB-C, and it's mostly for charging. Is there noise floor specs for it? Also, does the wireless functionality reduce the fidelity of the mic? And what is the price? Great questions. Yes, there are specs for the microphone, and let's see if I could find the noise floor equivalent. Noise floor 32 dBs. Does that and then direct to phone 26 dB. So all this stuff is available on Shure.com. If you go to the product page for the MV88 Plus, MoveMic MV88 Plus, you'll see a section there for all the specifications. And then it is $299 for the actual excuse me, one sec, $299 for the mic, and then $449 for the actual kit. That would be the mic with the actual receiver. And the wireless functionality is designed to give you the best fidelity, and it's a proprietary wireless technology that we created for our MoveMic, our wireless lavalier microphones. And this came out last year. So we're using a brand new wireless technology. I get a lot of questions about, is it Bluetooth? So yes and no. Yes, it does use Bluetooth to pair, but it uses the Bluetooth signal, I guess, in a different way, if you will. But it is a brand new proprietary technology to ensure fidelity, ensure a stronger signal, and clarity and all that great stuff. So, yeah, so awesome. Thank you for the questions. Really do appreciate it. And again, please be sure to subscribe to the Shure Creator channel. I know I've said it 1,000 times, but I really do think it's such a great channel. And everyone, no matter what type of musician or audio engineer or content creator at any level, we're going to have something for you. So just make sure to do that. So. Okay, AV, can you specify your live stream equipment and or show setup? New to this and just wanted to see the setup. Let's see. Can I show you my setup? Let's see if I can. Okay, so I'm going to show you my setup here, but please don't judge me on how much crazy stuff I've got all over here. So I know behind me looks really clean and whatever, but if I show you this, so let's go here and there's my setup there. So, and my water bottle and a weird towel. And then, yeah, that's an electronic drum kit that's squished next to me. So this is kind of the best view that I can get. So this is my MV7i that I'm not using. I'm using the MoveMic, and it's plugged into my receiver, and the receiver is just plugged into my computer. And I'm assigning that as my audio source in what they call Ecamm. I'm using Ecamm Live. So if there's Ecamm fam out there, I love the program. I use it all the time. It makes things super, super easy. So hopefully that helps. There's a lot of different ways that you can set up your live stream. This is one way. Another way is to use the MV7i that I just showed you, plug that right into your computer. And then I have a Sony camera. It is, I don't know if I can move that over. Let's see if you can see the Sony cam. Ooh, look at all that stuff. There's my Sony camera. There's a rack of a bunch of stuff. And then there's my setup here. So yeah, very, very messy. So anyone that works at Shure, especially you, Laura, don't mind all that stuff. I'm pretty organized. But so that's how I'm doing this. I'm running my camera into Ecamm. I'm running my receiver into Ecamm. I'm assigning my Sony camera as my main video source, and then the MV88 Plus wireless as my audio source. And the program puts it all together and sends it out. So that's how I'm doing this. Let's see. Costech reviews. Is the receiver the same as the MoveMic from the last year? Can I just connect this to that receiver? Yes, you can. It is the same exact receiver. Ray Producer, is a two mics, one receiver configuration possible? Sorry if you answered this already. I've not. It's a great question. And no. So what's happening is this is a stereo condenser microphone, so it's using the two channels. So you either use the MV88 Plus wireless, or you use the two lavaliers. So great question. I know we're going to get that question a lot, but you can only do the MoveMic 88 wireless because it's using the two channels for stereo, or you can use your wireless lavaliers. So thanks for the question. Great. And let's see. I got some LOLs. Hopefully that's not because of my yeah, I got to clean this stuff, but as you can see, my son and I, we collect gear, so we've got a ton of stuff in here. We're gonna have to get a bigger space or something. So, positive LOLs. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so let's see. We have some more questions coming through. Will this work with an iPhone camera app? So yes, it actually. Great question. Yes and no. So if you do it direct to phone, you will need to use our proprietary video app that we have. So this is actually the audio app that I've been showing. The video app is exactly the same. It just ties into your camera. Now, if you wanted to use your own camera app, you can, but you would need the receiver. And what you would do is you would plug the receiver into your phone, and then you would wirelessly connect the microphone to the receiver, and then you would assign the receiver as your audio source, and then you could use any third-party app that you wanted to on your phone. So hope that helps. Looks like it has self noise of 420. Okay, awesome. So thank you, Daily Riot, for that clarification. Appreciate that. All right. So if there's, I guess I could stick around for a couple more questions. But again, my name is Mario, and I am a market development specialist here at Shure. I get to do amazing things like this and talk to amazing people like yourselves and bring Shure to the world, answer questions, do demonstrations, and bring new products to the world. So please be sure to follow the Shure Creator channel here so you can see all of our live streams, because we do go live every month. Tech reviews. Thank you. I'm also assuming I can match the MoveMic versions as well, what is the limit of the connections if that's the case. So like I said before, you either can only use the MV88 Plus wireless, or you use the two lavaliers. And the reason why is because this is a stereo condenser mic, and it's actually using the two channels that exist within the MoveMic family. So you would have to use one or the other. Let's see. Any videos in Shure regarding live stream church services? Great question. We do have things on wireless. Church services specifically, there may be a video or two out there that have some techniques with church services, but generally we talk about mid-sized venues or larger venues and great wireless microphone techniques. So that stuff is all there in the Shure channel, the Shure Creator, and the production and all that stuff. If you're looking for something specific, we could definitely create something. And I get that question a lot for the House of Worship, is great techniques and stuff. So we will definitely put that on our radar. So thank you for that as well. Yeah, how to set up an audio system for a small congregation. So like I said, we do have techniques for different types of wireless systems, but we definitely will be more specific and maybe get some House of Worship stuff in there for you. Let's see. Keep your good work going. And I've been a fan for many. Thank you. I can't really read. Gulami. If I murdered that name, I apologize. But thank you so much. I appreciate the support. And yeah, we're celebrating 100 years this year. So a lot of great things happening. We've been around, we know what we're doing, and we're super proud of the company and what we've accomplished. So to hear things like that, it means a lot. So thank you so much. Appreciate that. I murdered it. I apologize. Not my strong suit, I guess. So, all right. Well, again, thank you everyone for sticking around, and thank you for all the great questions. We're going to wrap this up here. I've taken up too much of your time. So again, I'm Mario. Thanks for joining. If anyone has any additional questions, you can go ahead there and leave them in the chat and we'll get back to you. But again, please subscribe to the Shure Creator channel. A lot of great stuff. And I hope all of you guys have a great rest of your week. And we'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much for everything. And bye-bye.